Hello students. Today let us discuss about the second unit called as input, output and memory devices. So before going to this unit, let us know about what do you mean by the computer. So computer is nothing but it is an electronic device which accepts the input and process the data and gives the result that is nothing but output to the user. So this is called as computer. So input means giving an information to the computer. So the information it may be consist of alphabets, numbers or alphanumeric or any special symbols. Yes, and output is nothing but the result which you get from giving the input, and the computer gives you the desired result is called as output. So memory devices means memory is nothing but a kind of storage. It may be pen drives, hard disks, anything, etc. So input. So input means it consists of some raw data which given by the user. So the data is nothing but an information. The information is it may be a sentence or a word or a digit, anything. So it can be given to the computer and computer accepts the input from the user. So when you giving the information to the computer, the information given to the computer is called as input. So the input is done only by the input devices. So the input devices are keyboard, mouse, scanner, etc. So when you give the information to the computer, it should be the information is given to the computer only by the input devices like keyboard. So if I want to give the information that is 2 plus 3, so 2 plus 3 is my input to the computer. So here I am giving the information or input as 2 plus 3. So I am giving the information as 2 plus 3. Here it should add the two numbers, that is 2 and 3 are the operands and plus is an addition operator. So when you give the information to the computer, so the computer process the data. So process means, what do you mean by process? Process is nothing but addition. Here I am giving the input as 2 plus 3, so here the processing is nothing but addition. So 2 plus 3 is the answer is 5, so it will be displayed on your screen or monitor. So that is called as output devices. So input devices. What do you mean by input device? The device used to accept the data and instructions from the user is called as input device. So the device which accept the data or instructions from the user. So here the user gives the information or instructions to the computer. So that is called as input device. An input device is used to feed data in computer. So input is nothing but feeding the data to the computer. So input devices are capable of converting data into a form which can be recognized by computer. So the input device is nothing but converting one form to another form. Means now I am giving the input as 2 plus 3. So 2 plus 3 is only understood by the human beings, that and computer cannot understand that 2 plus 3 what kind of data it is. So input device I am giving the input as 2 plus 3, so it will convert into machine level language. So computer only can understand binary digits, though that is 0 and 1. So first it will be converted into binary digits, that means the data 2 plus 3 is converted to binary numbers. So the binary number consists of only two digits, that are those are 0 and 1. So it will be recognized by computer, and means it will understand that the computer only can understand zeros and ones. So next point, a computer has several input devices, namely keyboard, mouse, trackball, joystick, scanner, light pen, barcode reader, OCR, OMR, MICR, etc. So these are some input devices which are used for feeding the data into the computer. So next one, so devices used to input general types of data. So personal computer input devices, speech recognition technology, means speech recognition technology is nothing but translating. If I want to type, I will use some keyboard. Before, without using keyboard, I want to feed the information to the computer, so I will use speech recognition technology. So it helps us to, if I want to enter the data as hi, my name is Kiran, so I want to enter the information as my name is Kiran to the computer. So instead of using keyboard, I am using speech recognition technology. So speech recognition is nothing but whatever I want to speech, that speech will be recorded and it will be converted into text, and the text will be displayed on your screen. So this is one most technology. So next, digital cameras. So these cameras are used for recording the live coverages or any kind of videos. So scanning device is nothing but, instead of taking xerox copy of your document, we will use some scanning devices. Scanning device is nothing but, instead of xeroxing or taking printout copy of the your document, so scanning devices is used for completely, it will be displayed in the form of original format. So it is nothing but taking an snapshot of from your mobile. So it is also in one technology. Scanning is nothing but it is one kind of device used for uh, input devices. So optical data readers, so these are used for barcode reading or billing purposes. So magnetic ink character recognition is nothing but MICR devices which are used in banking purposes. So this MICR devices is used only for uh, checking the bank checks. So next, magnetic strip card. So next, the first most commonly used input device is called as keyboard. So it is used to enter both numerical and character type data. So you can see the image. So this consists of both characters and digits as well as some special characters, that is called as punctuation characters. So in this keyboard, the basically it consists of 101 or 104 keys. It consists of alphabets, numeric and special keys, punctuation keys, functional keys to perform specific operation. So the keyboard detects the key pressed and generates the corresponding ASCII code. So ASCII code is nothing but it has its own ASCII code. For example, the capital A. So capital A is, the ASCII code of capital A is 65 and the capital code of capital B is 66 and so on. So the computer recognizes only the ASCII code instead of giving alphabets. So if I give the input as A, so the computer understands by converting the alphabet A into the ASCII code. So the alphabet A's ASCII code is 65 and it can understand only by the ASCII code of the particular alphabet. Types of keyboard. So here comes the types of keyboard which we were using in our daily life. So standard keyboard is nothing but it consists of 105 or 108 keys. So it consists, the first line of alphabets, it consists of QWERTY. So it always begins from QWERTY. So standard keyboard is also called as QWERTY keyboards. So wireless keyboard is nothing but without using any connection we can use the keyboard, and it consists of Bluetooth or infrared rays. So using Bluetooth or infrared we can connect to the computer. So it can maximum we can use up to 10 meters long. And ergonomics keyboard, it refers to the study of method that can reduce stress on muscles to avoid repetitive strain injury. So this keyboard is most commonly used in scientific research centers, for because continuously working on keyboard, we can get an strain injury. So to reduce the strain injury or stress for your fingers or muscles, we can use ergonomics keyboard. Virtual keyboard is nothing but we were using a digital computers as well as touchscreen mobiles. Instead of giving keypad, they are using a virtual keyboard. Means by default, by purchasing the mobile, by default it is installed in your mobile. So this is called as virtual keyboard. So compact keyboard is nothing but it is a slim keyboard which does not contains a number keypad. So in standard keyboard it consists of alphanumeric as well as punctuation keys, and it also contains a separate numeric pad. But compact keyboard is a slim and it does not contains any numerical additional numerical keypad. So thank you, and let us continue in the next class.